turned in here tonight. That is what they will be.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
in
this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and reach. All right, now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Merciless! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, surround your corners, come out fighting.
Ready? Ready?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Missed with that right hand. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up?
Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Ooh, big knee. just misses there with the left.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Big elbow there lands. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just out of range with that right hook. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Big head kick. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Beautiful kick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Punch over the top. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Nice 1-2 there.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Nice kick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Head kick there, blocked by Lee. Spinning back fist.
Oh, nice combination.
All right, single collar tie now. And they separate.
Nice strike.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Wow. Oh!
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Just unable to quite find that range. Slips. Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on the feet right now.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Round 2 here.
Big body kick land.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it. Stop throwing.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Back to the feet now.
Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Oh, you heard him battle the jab.
Great kicks there. High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Lee.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, no!
Oh! Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. And that one was heavy.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh! Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Big kick.
Back and forth we go.
Big leg kick land.
Nice punch by Lee. Oh, collar tie. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Effective punch there by Lee.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the feet. That kick is good by Lee. Pretty significant welt to the left side.
Good punch lands.
Oh, nice.
Big leg kick lands.
Straight right, he misses.
Big kick lands.
20 seconds to go round 2. He has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Third round underway.
Big kick lands.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Oh man, head kick lands.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Beautiful straight punch there. His boxing fundamentals are just so clean.
Oh, he looks so sharp tonight.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Try to establish that jab.
Nice punch lands over the top.
And maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Misses with the right hand.
Oh, big punch land.
Nice straight right lands. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Nice shot to the body there. And they separate. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home?
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Looking to set up that head kick again. This one does not find the home. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nice punch by Lee. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
That one was supposed to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, straight right. Oh.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Get him whip his hip into that kick.
Boom! Big jab.
Back and forth we go.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Lee. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Damaging punch there. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Nice hammer fist. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Able to check that kick as well.
Nice kick. Went inside on that leg kick, threw the jab, left hook, and went inside. Usually, you see guys throw the outside kick there. That was nice. Good punch. There's no tell on that leg.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him. What a performance.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 55 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? This is going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.